This message is being sent at the request of the United States government. Due to the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic and massive loss of life, normal government functions are being suspended. A state of martial law is in effect for the United States. Mandatory curfew will begin at 8 p.m. and will continue until 9 a.m. Public gatherings are as of now forbidden. All states are hereby placed under lockdown. Drive-through ration facilities will be in place throughout the United States. Do not leave your home. Do not attempt to breach the lockdown. Again, due to the COVID-19 pandemic and massive loss of life, the United States is now under a state of military enforced martial law. Please follow the guidelines for your regions and areas.
Los Angeles is now the to be placed under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated quarantine. Riots have continued for a third consecutive day, and winter rations are at an all-time low.
Now, the daily number of deaths reported in China is getting bigger and bigger. With those announced earlier this morning, the total is now more than 420.
Spread of the coronavirus is marking a grim new milestone. Hong Kong has reported its first death from the virus, making this the second fatality outside mainland China.
The coronavirus has killed at least 425 people and affected over 20,400 in China as of early Tuesday.
I'm declaring a public health emergency of international concern over the global outbreak of novel coronavirus.
Hundreds of Canadians remain stranded in the country. The Canadian government has chartered a plane that is on standby to get them home. Ottawa insists it is waiting for the Chinese government to give it authorization to land.
In Indonesia, more than 200 evacuated nationals will be kept isolated on a remote island.
They were symptom-free, but now officials say 2 people evacuated from China to Germany on Saturday are in fact infected with the new coronavirus.
If you have fever and cough or sore throat, stay home.
I'd say 95% chance this was manufactured, came out of a laboratory.
The condition now known as Patient Zero was accidentally exposed to retrovirus ALs.
Are being overwhelmed with patients showing signs of...
CDC is projecting a fatality toll ranging from 5 million to as many as 150 million in the next 6 to 8 months.
Anyone showing signs of a contagious illness will receive special treatment here. The airport's purpose-built quarantine center.
Many of the new arrivals are children who have lost contact with their parents.
The mandatory quarantines have sparked civil unrest. Families are being ripped apart.
Containment is not very likely.
Prepare your families, know your evacuation route.
The survival rate is now approximately 1 in 500.
Violence erupted in the city center tonight, the third incident in as many days.
Martial law has been declared in 28 nations, including the U.S. and Canada.
The reactor is overheating. We can't stop a meltdown.
Our generator lost its power.
The collapse of anything resembling civilian order.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, burning buildings.
Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
Fires burning, there are people being...
He was knocked unconscious in some
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Our war is not for our fate. We fight to remove all foreign power from our soil.
Everybody thinks their ideas are right. That's why the people you call terrorists call themselves freedom fighters. The fundamentalists think they're right, the capitalists think they're right, the communists think they're right. And no one will ever convince anyone of anything. And all these honorable men lecturing the world from the floors of Congresses and parliaments whose time has long since passed refuse to admit, publicly at least, ideas don't determine who's right. Power determines who's right.